Jason Weber, CEO of Silver North Resources. And Jason, it's only about a week since we spoke and a couple of continents, but you have managed to sneak in a bit of fundraising, an increase to your flow-through share private placement. Please tell us all the terms and conditions.
Yeah, so being this late in the year, there's one of the nuances of the Canadian flow-through system is there's funds and people who are trying to get flow-through investments done before the year end. So when they file their taxes next year, it can be applied for this year's against this year's income. So this creates a bit of a window here where companies like ours can take advantage of that. Groups that have money that they need to deploy right away, and that's exactly the case here. So we are raising now just up to $2.25 million at a price of 35 cents per flow through share. It's mostly done with flow through funds, obviously based here in Canada, who reached out to us initially to see if we were interested in this sort of thing. And for us, it was really a matter of putting some money in the treasury that really gives us the option to start getting contractors in touch with contractors, setting up for next year's work. So it's fitting it in late at the end of the year. The timing's tight, but it really is kind of a nice window for us to take advantage of. And of course, a lot of this is driven by the fact that silver's had such an incredible run here through, well, the last half of the year, but especially the last few weeks. And with the great results we're having out of the Haldane Project, there is that increased interest in financing our company.
Tell us a little bit more about the strategy behind your fundraising right now and what are those priority items?
Yeah, it's I kind of touched on it. Really for us, it's getting good contractors locked down for the field season next year. If we get our way, we'd like to be on the ground kind of latest June 1, earlier if possible, and drilling right through till mid-October. And to do that, we think it's going to be a competitive year next year as far as getting drills and other contractors. So we kind of have to get on that now. So that's put some money in the till now, allows us to go secure those contracts, make commitments, and follow it up in the new year with another financing, probably a charity flow through, which we would initiate January, February, depending what the markets are looking like, to round out kind of in the $5 million range is the kind of program we'd want to do it at Haldane next year. So this just gives us, a bit of a jump on that, and then and really gives us that opportunity to be proactive and get out there and get the prime contractors that we really want on site.
Well, Jason, while you're waiting to get back out there to the project sites, I understand it's about to be another busy season of mining-related conferences in Canada and North America. So where can we find you out and about in the coming months?
Yeah, it's this kind of fits into the strategy a little bit what I just talked about. We've had hardly any chance to really market the results that we've got from Haldane. We still have two drill holes that have yet to be released. We haven't seen any results from those yet. So this January through March, April time period is really when we can get out and tell the story. So there's a couple regional conferences here that we'll be at that are more sort of get together, talk about the industries. One's the BC Natural Resource Forum in Prince George. Right after that, you've got VRIC, the VRIC conference here in Vancouver. The MIF is here in Vancouver, and Roundup all within kind of the same week. And Roundup will be a big one for us. We're actually we'll be delivering a talk on Haldane and the results we had this year. And of course, we don't have them all, so it'll be tight incorporating everything in for a talk that's late in January. There's another investment conference here in town called the World Outlook Financial Conference, which is a really good one for us that I've built up relationships with investors at that conference over the last almost 20 years. And that's a really interesting conference for us to go to talk to people who are really serious about controlling they don't necessarily trade through a broker. They make all their own investment decisions. So it's a really interesting group of people to talk to. And then after that, we headed, kind of out to Toronto, and there's the MIF conference out there. Red Cloud runs a conference, which we'll probably be at right before round or PDAC, and then PDAC itself. So it gets to be a busy period, but I'm really looking forward to it. This is a fantastic opportunity for us to tell the Haldane story and how successful we've been there this year. And of course, in a great silver market, it makes it all that much more fun.
Well, then you better get a good rest this Christmas season because sounds like it's going to be a busy start to 2026. And we look forward to following the story with you. Thanks, Jason.
Thank you very much.